afternoon, Maya and See Forever family, friends, partners, students, family, staff, board members, all who gathered with us virtually today to attend our first ever Miles for Maya virtual 5K award ceremony. My name is Clarice Mendoza Davis, and I have the privilege of serving as our organization's CEO. Like I said, we are thrilled to be here with all of you this afternoon. From coast to coast, we've had over 130 participants run, walk, ride in our race from the West Coast to the Midwest to the East Coast. And today we get to celebrate the accomplishments of our race teams and our participants. We also get to celebrate and acknowledge the incredible support from really important and key people, including partners and sponsors. I look forward to doing all of that with you here this afternoon. Like I mentioned, our first ever virtual 5K would have not been possible without the generous partnership and support of a few key special people, companies, and organizations. First off, on behalf of the Maya family, we'd like to express our thanks to our Caged Birds Sing sponsors, the Call Your Mother Deli here in the District of Columbia. Also, we're giving a special shout out to Wilmer Hale. They had the most number of race participants on a team, 13. Wilmer Hale has also been a longtime partner of Maya and have gone above and beyond, especially during this pandemic year, to support all of our health and wellness initiatives, not only the 5K, but also our Ride Through It program. Finally, to all of those who registered, who donated, who purchased a t-shirt, we are so incredibly grateful for everything that you've done. And because of everyone's collective efforts, we have raised almost $10,000 to date to support programming that benefits directly our students, our scholars, our families across all of our Maya Antoine schools here in the District of Columbia. We really felt it was key and timely for us to do a virtual 5K because Maya is certainly about our educational mission, right? And our dedication and commitment to young people, their academic success, certainly, but we also are committed to life success, and part of that life success is a focus on health and wellness. And so this year especially, right, I know that all of us have been working to figure out what will we do to stay certainly not only mentally and emotionally and spiritually healthy, but also physically well. And so that has been a part of the key and strategic work through a number of projects and initiatives this school year here at Maya that we have, that our team actually has worked to enact. A couple of those key events, I'm sure you've either heard of them or even participated in them. Our monthly community eats event, virtual cooking classes, certainly for students, but also for our families and parents and our staff. Our Ride Through It cycling program, taking students and teachers and staff all around the district and the DMV on their bicycles, and even virtual hip hop dance classes. You name it, Maya has done it in terms of not only making sure, again, that we support our students and help them reach their educational goals, but that they stay physically healthy and well. With that, I'd like to introduce our representative, a key representative from our special sponsor, Call Your Mother Deli, Gerard Burley, who's going to talk a little bit more about why Call Your Mother thought it would be so important to partner with us on this event and to sponsor this event. Gerard?
All right. Thank you, everyone. And thank you again for having us as part of this program. I Call Your Mother, one of our big initiatives in the last few years. We've only been around a few years, actually. So has been creating opportunities internally and externally. So we really look at like how we can affect the community, especially within that 1 to 2 mile radius of all of our shops. We're so lucky to have our founder, Andrew Dana, grew up right here in the district. And he's really about making sure that we help our community get better, get stronger, mentally, physically, and of course, with a little bit of food in the belly too, right? So one thing we're talking about is why is physical fitness so important? So if your mind's not right, your body's not right, and vice versa. Your body's not right, your mind's not right. When we talk about education, when we talk about with teens, when we come to school, we know that things that affect you at home can affect your learning process. But we also know that physical fitness is one of the best ways to knock out any stressors or any emotional things that might be going on at home. It's a good release and a good place to kind of bring those emotions in, to feel better about yourself and feel more self-confident as you come into the classroom. So we want to make sure that we are always helping promote that, just like we do with our workers there at Call Your Mother and all of our staff. We are really supportive on the wellness side, being just as important as the work side, as the mental side, as the emotional side. So we just wanted to make sure that we emphasize that. And we saw a virtual 5K. If at any year we need a little physical to release the mental, it is this year. But things are looking on the up and up. We're looking very optimistic, and we've made it through. So even through the camera, I want everyone to just give yourself a little pat on the back, because sometimes we don't acknowledge that it was a tough year and a half, and things are getting better, and we had to kind of make it through there. So feel good about that. So advice I have for anyone out there who is looking to get healthier, or maybe like, you were a little more sedentary through COVID than you were before, or maybe through some emotional things, you just kind of ate a little bit more than you were before. One, I always say this: give yourself grace. You made it through. Don't be so hard on yourself, like the Jess Glynn song says. Don't be so hard on yourself. And second, I say, meet yourself where you are. Just as you would treat a best friend, you would say, hey, it's okay, let's just start with a walk. Hey, let's start with a cup of water. It's those small steps lead up to big goals, okay? So if there's one thing you could do this week, maybe it's just adding in water when you first wake up. Maybe it's taking the stairs instead of taking the elevator. Those little things really add up. So go for those little things and make those little steps, because they will end up in milestones a year from now. So that's all I got really for the fitness side. I think Clarice is going to come up here and talk a little bit more before we get to the awards.
Great, thanks, Gerard. Just a couple of fun facts that we thought we would share about our first ever virtual 5K. Like I said, we had over 130 participants from coast to coast. The states that were represented, certainly all around the DMV, but California, Massachusetts, Ohio, West Virginia, and Connecticut. Special shout out to those supporters who are not in the immediate area but still participated. We're so grateful for your support. Our youngest runner was 1 year old, and our oldest runner was 70 years old. So not only did we sort of our race span the nation, but our race also spanned generations. And so we're excited for everybody who participated. And like I said, this ceremony is really a celebration of our winners. So I'm going to turn it back over to Gerard, who will present our awards in several key categories.
Now for the fun part. So, I'm guessing you're doing a virtual drum roll in there, right? And we got our spaced out crowd here. I love it. So, we're starting off, I guess we'll go back. We'll go third place, because that's how we normally go, coming back up. So, for the women's age group, age 21 to 30, our third place, we have Kennedy Hinnett. And excuse me if I mess up your words at all, or your names at all. So, Kennedy Hinnett, excellent job. You got third place. Woo! Second place, we have Gabrielle Marbury. So excellent job, Gabrielle. Appreciate that. And our first place winner, Tidget to DC. Said it right. Tidget to DC. Excellent job. You're our first place winner for the women's 21 to 30. Awesome. So then we go up to our next age bracket, my age bracket. The 31 to 40. For our third place, we have Nora Shetty. Excellent job. Third place. Second place, we have Virginia Dussel. Excellent job. First place, Ashley Bashore. Getting there miles in. All right. Looking at for the ages 41 to 50. For third place, we have Tuesday Hintz. Second place, we have Adriana Rodriguez. For first place, we have Jacqueline Stevens. And for this is the magic age group. I hope that I'm able to do this when I'm at this age. So for ages 51 and over. So third place, we had Carol Eisner. Second place, Tiffany Boykin. And first place, Leslie Wilmer. Woo! Excellent job to all of our participants there. So coming into the men's winners, we're gonna start off with that. I guess we had no one 21 to 30 on there, so we'll start off with the 31 to 40 group. At third place, we had Michael Roberts. Excellent job, Michael. Second place, Tawan Harris. Excellent job. First place, Joe Marin. That's our 31 to 40 winners. For ages 41 to 50, we go start off with second place. We had Jason Less. For first place, Ryan Benatti. Excellent job. And again, the 51 and overs are really killing this. There was a lot of people doing really well here. For third place, we had Manny Sereno. Second place, we had Marvin Harden. And our first place winner, 50 and over, Dean Weeks. Amazing job. I just want to give a great shout out to all of the runners, all the participants, because you all are winners in our eyes. All right. Teams. And don't forget the teams. Be reminded. So for third place, our third place team is Keeping Up with the Joneses. I like that name. That sounds like a fun group. For our second place, the lovely ladies of VA. First place team winners, Furious Flyers. So special thanks to everyone. Please come back up. We're gonna mask up and
wrap things up. All right. Thank you, Gerard, for acknowledging our winners and all of the hard work that went into training for and leading up to this event. We know that we just finished our 5K, but we certainly hope that you stay committed to your health and wellness, especially as the weather continues to improve with the summer months upon us. We just want to share a couple more shout outs again. Thank you to Gerard from Collier Mother Deli, to Andrew Dana, co-owner and founder of Collier Mother Deli. We are so thankful for your generosity and support. And a special thanks to all of our race participants. You've made this event an incredible success. And we certainly hope to make it a tradition moving forward. Gerard's got a special shout out as well.
All right. So a special shout out to the race committee, because without them, we couldn't have done this at all. Kendall, Sarah, Liana, Jaliza, and Katia, Steve, and Leah. So thank you to the whole race committee. It's always the people behind the scenes that make the magic happen. So always want to make sure we acknowledge those for special thanks. And last but not least.
And it's me, yes, one more time. On behalf of our board of directors, on behalf of the foundation and our schools, thank you for not only supporting the Maya family, but by joining us in this virtual 5K, becoming a part of the Maya family. Like I said, we hope to make this an annual event. Make sure that you keep in touch with us. There are going to be other events coming up, other special activities. Follow us on our social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Make sure to like us, share our content, and all sorts of news and updates, the good work of our staff, the amazing and incredible accomplishments of our students, our scholars, and families. You can learn more and keep up there. And like I said,